Hey, my 33s, how are you? Julie Saillant here, your lead unicorn. I am your healer, your star seed, your life path person that will help you in numerology. I'm just kidding. I'm an animal communicator. I'm here to help you find your gifts, align with your gifts, get in touch with your gifts, figure out why you're here on planet Earth and your soul purpose. And I would like to thank you for being here. If this is your first time here, we go by numerology, not by astrology. So that's why it's all on the life path numbers. This is life path number 33. And if you have been here before, thank you so much for being here. I love you all. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to work with me, everything's in the description box below. I do work with people all over the world, and I'm happy to help any way that I can. And today, I didn't have a long video for you, but I did have something I wanted to go over with you. And that is your fears are driving you away from your destiny. And what I mean by that is there are so many of you out there. I was just getting this really strong. There's so many of you out there that are not being true to yourselves. You are living in fear and you are living in a lack mindset. And you are not moving forward. There are opportunities around you, but you're not seeing the opportunities because all you can think of is lack. You know, there's not enough money, there's not enough time, I don't have enough people that I know to get me where I want to be. I really like to, you know, I've had people that are clients that have come to me and asked me and say things like, I really want to do something really amazing with my life. And I'm like, awesome, right? Everybody does, especially the master numbers. That's why we've reincarnated so much. That's why we're here. That's why we all want to do things, you know, on a great scale, right? We want to help the world. And it's almost like if you wanted to be an astronaut or you wanted to be a top engineer, you need to take the necessary steps to get there. Okay. So that means, of course, you would need to go to high school, you need to go to college, you need to go to have your master's degree, right? And then probably specialty training after that, or be a veterinarian, same thing. You cannot say, okay, I want to be a veterinarian. And then you just go through high school and you're like, let's go. Right. Because unfortunately, there's a lot of things you need to learn along the way to be the veterinarian that you need to be. You need to have a lot of experience, a lot of hours, a lot of knowledge, that sort of thing. So, but I think a lot of us will look at our lives and think, I really want to be that veterinarian, but I either don't want to go through the training, or I don't know how to go through the training, or I don't have the money, or I can't get into school, or I'm not good enough, or I'm not smart enough. So I'm just going to stay here where I am and be super unhappy. And that is actually so detrimental to where you are because you have everything you need to get to where you want to be. But the thing is, for you to change gears like that, it's all about your focus, right? You need to set your goal and then be very focused on your goal. It's really important because you're selling yourself short if you're only looking at how you can't move forward. I cannot be that veterinarian. I cannot be that engineer. I don't know how. It's like, well, yeah, you don't know how now, but that's why you go to school, right? That's why it takes so long. That's why you have all the hours, right? People, anybody that's doing really well at what they do has spent hours and hours and hours doing it. It's like when I work with people and they're like, I want to channel like you do. It's like, well, you can, but you need to practice. I've spent hours, I mean, so many hours every night for 3-4 hours a night, going out and looking at the stars and channeling and channeling and channeling, right? You have to practice and practice and practice. So it's not really that you can't do something. It's really, what's your focus? How badly do you want it? And then once you stay focused on it, can you get there? Yes, you can. And you don't need to be special to do so. You can definitely get to where you want to be, but it does take drive and it does take you saying, okay, I know this is going to be a while. I know I've got to stick in for the long haul, but I can do it and I want to do it, right? But I can't give up. You know, this is something that really needs to happen and I need to set a plan for it. And I'm willing to sacrifice money and time to get there. I know this sounds super easy and super boring right now for some of you. You're like, yeah, Julie, I totally know this. But do you really? Where are you living in lack? Where are you living in non-abundance? Where are you saying, yeah, I kind of want that, but I don't think I can get there, or it's not really real for me. It's real for other people, but not for me. Of course it's real for you. You're on this planet with a soul mission, and you came here to do something amazing and great that nobody else can pull off but you. So why are you sitting there sabotaging yourself saying, I can't do this, when you can? Could you be a little lazy? Could you be a little, I don't want to put myself out there for fear of failure? Could you be so comfortable that you don't want to try anymore? That happens too, Living comfortably, I will tell you guys, it's the biggest danger that we have to ourselves, right? Unhappy relationships, unhappy jobs, unhappy families, based on, I'm comfortable here. I know what this is like. It's like, I know this landscape. Even if I don't like the landscape, I know it really well. That can be very detrimental to you. And that stops a lot of us from moving forward because we're comfortable. It doesn't mean that it's a good thing for us, but we're comfortable. And if you're comfortable, you won't move most of the time. So I would challenge you to look at your life and say, you know what? I think I can make some changes. I think I can do something really cool. And I think it might take time, and I might be scared, and I might be like a little nervous, but I can do it. I can do it. I know I can. I picked a couple of cards for you today, and the first one you got for the planets was Jupiter, growth, wisdom, intellect, spirituality, truth, and justice. Growth, wisdom, intellect. Where are you stopping yourself from growing? That's what they want me to ask you, or ancestors want me to ask you. Where are you stopping yourself from growing because you are complacent, because you have a lack mentality versus an abundant one, because you don't believe that you're good enough, that you don't believe that you can have what you want? Where? Find that, eliminate it, and start thinking differently. I can have what I want. I can do what I want to do. I am special. You also got Capricorn, and I usually don't pull these, but it's not necessarily that it's the sign that I'm interested in. It's what it says underneath. It's unstoppable, ambition, sage, and wisdom. You can be unstoppable. No one can stop you. All the stars that you look at on TV, in the movies, the singers, the people are at the top of their game, the Bezos, those type of people, they're unstoppable because nobody could tell them no, right? They started, and they just were like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm just going to keep going. Nobody's going to stop me. Pluto, purging, release, letting go. Let go of what does not serve you. Let go of what is no longer working for you. Be it a person, place, or thing. No matter how hard it is, I promise you, if it doesn't line up with what you're doing, let it go. Fixed stars, Procyon, this is a little dog star. Patience and good judgment leads to success and victories, right? Patience and success. You got this. You can do this. I believe in you. And my favorite, the pink moon, which is growth, rebirth, and renewal. You have an opportunity here on planet Earth right now to have everything you've ever wanted. Don't sell yourself short. Go for it. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care what obstacles are in your way. You can have anything you want. It's up in your mindset. If you really want it, you'll have it. All right, guys, I hope this helped you. I stand behind you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment, because I always respond to the comments, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.